It's murder mystery time at the mill in half an hour, but it's all in good fun. No fun for Scotty, however, as he comes dangerously close to losing it in today's Shortland Street.
Why don't I meet you on neutral territory? The IV seemed to be working for us last night.
I don't think so, Isaac.
You don't grab him, someone else will.
I'm sure there might be something in the fridge at my place. Let's go.
I thought you were going to sleep all morning.
Oh, no chance of that.
JJ was worried you'd be late for work. He wanted to wake you. I wouldn't let him.
Glad you didn't.
Morning.
Hi.
I better run.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Could you at least ask him to get dressed before he comes down here?
Oh, sorry, that was me. I unbuttoned his shirt on the way down the stairs. Okay, Great Aunt Maya doesn't approve. Got it.
It's you I'm thinking of, and Libby.
Libby didn't have first dibs on him, and if she did, she stuffed it up. Too bad.
Have you bothered to ask her what happened? If you did, I think she'd tell you that the guy's a player.
Maybe I want to play for a while.
You say that now, but I know what you're like.
What?
When was the last time you had a boyfriend you didn't talk yourself into falling in love with? You can't help yourself. One minute you're swearing off men forever, and the next minute you're swooning at the feet of the first available doctor. You're more like Libby than you think.
I'm off to the supermarket, and I've even made a list this time. Did I miss anything?
Well, does that matter? You'll come over twice as much anyway.
I will not.
Go crazy. Surprise me.
Spot that.
Can you chart the antibiotics?
Yeah, sure.
You okay?
Yeah, hungry. Skip breakfast. Can you organise a bed for Brian, please?
Yeah, sure.
It was a little tense.
Yeah. It's only Maxwell he can cope. Just. Sure it's the same with Sarah, but put the two of them in the same room.
Yeah, I know, and it's got worse ever since they found out they're shacking up together.
What can we do?
Not a lot. I am getting tired of walking on eggshells, though.
Did you just come home?
Yep.
Where were you?
Had a sleepover at a friend's place.
What friend?
None of my business, Harry.
I stayed at Marcel's place last Saturday. We watched DVDs and stayed up all night talking, except Marcel conked out about 3 in the morning.
It was like my friend last night. No stamina.
Ready for school, are you, champ? Bus is nearly here. Off you go.
See ya.
Bye, champ.
At Harry's sleepover, they watch X-Men movies and read comic books under the covers with torches. He's not quite ready to hear about you and your latest conquest. Where'd you find her, anyway?
Didn't have to look far. I work with her. Tanya Jeffries.
No offence, buddy, but I thought she would have had more sense.
Thanks. I got the same vibe from his sister.
If Tanya ever tells you her life story, pay special attention to the chapter on her ex-husband. Playboy doctor, young, good-looking, can't keep it in his pants. You know the type? I'm surprised she didn't run a mile when she saw you coming.
Well, she didn't.
One night of madness. Count yourself lucky. It's all you'll get.
Honestly, you should have heard Gerald at the first reading. A real natural. You'd have thought that Oscar Wilde had written the lines for him. Now it's got to the point that he can't even open his mouth without Reuben grabbing the script and showing him how it should be done. And he's no Laurence Olivier himself. Far from it. You two know each other?
The new surgical registrar.
We've crossed paths a couple of times in triage. He seems a nice enough young man, I suppose.
Tanya seems to think so. Nice enough to stay the night, anyway. But last week, he only had eyes for Libby, quickly followed by Tracy. Both of whom were smart enough to tell him where to get off. Next week, he'll be moved on to someone else, and I'll be mopping up tears, I guarantee it.
You think Tanya's serious about him?
Oh, she's kidding herself. It's just a bit of fun.
Well, if that's what it takes to put her in a good mood, then I'm all for it. She was actually civil to Ben and I yesterday. I nearly fell over.
Look at that.
Coffee with a colleague. I don't think it counts as cheating after one night.
I know what I sound like, but I just do not want to see Tanya hurt again.
Everything's a risk, though, isn't it? Tanya has to take her chances just like everyone else. If she's finally moving on, then good for her.
Dr. Chasuble is a most learned man. He has never written a single book, so you can imagine how much he knows.
I must see him at once on a most important christening. I mean on most important business. I shan't be away more than half an hour.
Considering that we've been engaged since February the 14th, and that I have only met you for the first time, I think... Oh, sorry.
Oh, yes.
Message from Daniel. He's running late.
Wonderful. Such dedication.
Oh, you need someone to read Merriman. He's on in a moment.
I'm perfectly aware of that, thank you.
Ben's not doing anything.
I am. I'm making notes on the lights.
Well, you've got 3 weeks to do that, darling. We need a handsome manservant now.
Handsome is beside the point. You can read, can't you?
I'm not an actor, though.
Neither is Daniel, for that matter. Where were we?
I think it rather hard that you should leave me for so long a period as half an hour. Couldn't you make it 20 minutes?
I'll be back in no time.
What an impetuous boy he is. I like his hair so much. I must enter his proposal into my diary.
Page 39, halfway down.
Miss Fairfax has just called to see Mr. Worthing on very important business, Miss Fairfax states.
Isn't Mr. Worthing in his library?
Mr. Worthing went over in the direction of the rectory some time ago.
Pray, ask the lady to come out here. Mr. Worthing's sure to be back soon. And can you bring some tea?
Yes, miss.
Well, tell the boy how good he was.
Not bad at all. You may have missed your calling.
What? Should have been a butler.
Learn to take a compliment, darling. He doesn't give them very often.
Excuse me a moment, please. Mrs. Flynn, she was referred by the PCC.
That's right.
Why?
She's got a chest infection that hasn't responded to oral antibiotics.
What she's got is the flu. Why am I wasting my time doing something Sarah could have dealt with?
Well, she obviously thought the best way to deal with it was send it to us.
I'll say it again. Why?
Okay, take it up with her if you're not happy after you've treated the patient. A chest x-ray and some bloods.
She doesn't need them.
Well, Sarah thought differently.
Yes, she thought she'd palm her off onto us. Now, why am I doing PCC work? Tell me that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, we're fine. Look, your patient, your call. Don't let one bad referral ruin your day.
Hey, the day's almost over. Why don't we grab a drink when we're done here?
I don't think it'd be very good company.
Oh, I'm sure I could put up with you for one beer.
When was the last time Scotty suggested going for a drink? I'd say yes if I were you, because it might never happen again.
All right. You're on. Thanks.
Shall I lay tea here as usual, miss?
Yes, as usual.
Are there many interesting walks in the vicinity, Miss Cardew?
Oh, yes, a great many. From the top of one of those hills quite close, one can see 5 counties.
5 counties? I don't think I should like that. I hate crowds.
Sorry, had to wait for a bus. Where are we up to?
Merriman is just about to serve tea.
It's all set up for you here, mate.
Thanks.
When you're ready.
Shall I lay tea here as usual, miss?
Yes, as usual.
Sorry, I'll clean it up.
While we've stopped, 1 or 2 little notes. Jewel, marvellous. Now, don't change a thing. Lauren, sweetheart, look, you're sitting there like a sack of potatoes. Shoulders back, knees together, and lift your feet when you walk. Dainty little steps. You're a lady. Oh! Oh! Oh!
You paralyzed him!
Call an ambulance quick.
You know, it's days like this, I think Kip and Alice had the right idea. Why stick around? I could start a whole new life somewhere else tomorrow if I wanted to. You too.
Are you asking me to run away with you to the island? I'm sure Brooke would have something to say about that.
Well, right now, she's the only thing keeping me here. What about you? I'm surprised you didn't take off months ago.
Me? Where would I want to go?
Well, you got a whole bunch of in-laws in India. I'm sure they'd welcome you with open arms.
What sort of new life would that be? I don't want to forget about Shanti, but I don't want to be reminded of her every minute of every day either.
It's the first time I've heard you say her name in ages.
Think about her all the time.
It's getting any easier?
Take each day as it comes. It's the only way. 2 more of these, please.
Sure.
Steady on, bro. I'd hardly touch this one.
Drink up, then. Here's to getting away from it all. I wish I knew how. He fell off the stage and hurt his ankle.
All right, cubicle 1, thanks, Gus. You look like you took a bit of a knock there. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Well, we'll see about that. Hope you haven't made any plans for dinner. This could take a while.
I have to get back to rehearsals.
He's Lauren's dad. She's waiting outside with Yvonne.
Okay, good place for her. Can I have some space, please?
Will he be all right?
Well, he'll need an X-ray. Right, can I ask you to move to...
Oh! Oh!
Okay, you won't be going anywhere until we X-ray this ankle.
You're wasting your time.
Well, if you want to walk out of here with a broken ankle, go for it.
Oh, are you sure?
Well, we'll find out. Maybe you could find the lady a cup of coffee.
Worst case scenario. I need to know.
Okay, worst case scenario is he's on crutches for the next 6 weeks and you guys need a new director.
Can you promise? Tracy said something to me last night. You know, she was trying to get me to go out clubbing.
You? She knows you better than that, doesn't she?
That's what I said. No. What I said was, I got too much work to do.
Of course you did.
The truth is, it wasn't anything that couldn't have waited till this morning. Anyway, she looked at me and she said, one day you're going to wake up and you'll be a grumpy old man. Words to that effect. She said grumpy, but what she meant was lonely.
Mate, it's been what, 6 months? Still grieving?
I'll grieve forever if I let myself. It's too easy.
6 months is nothing, all right? You don't get over someone like Shanti that quickly.
Yeah, there's no reason to stop living, though, is it? Look at you.
What about me?
You and Brooke. Well, how long did that take? Sarah was hardly out the door.
That's not the same thing.
I'm not having a go, bud. I'm just saying, you didn't let the grass grow, and good on you. You lose the love of your life. Doesn't mean you have to be cold at night.
There's a bit more to it than that, mate.
Don't get defensive. Brooke's your rebound girl. Nothing wrong with that. If you were looking for a wife, I'd be saying something different.
People get the wrong idea about Brooke, all right? She's very good at making a bad impression. And when you get to know her, you find out what she's been through. She hasn't had an easy run.
So you're with her because you feel sorry for her?
That's not like that at all.
2 more of these, please.
Hey, slow down, man.
And whatever the 2 lovely young ladies want. On me.
Thanks. Vodka and tonic, please.
Times 2.
Shove over, bro. Make way for the girls. TK, this is Frankie. Frankie, TK. Te koha. It means God's gift.
Not quite.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey, Chloe.
What are you boys celebrating?
Not much.
Well, I am. My last day at Shortland Street. Next stop, Dubai. Flying out next week.
If he's broken something, it might be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, that's what I thought. First words that popped into my head, silver lining.
If he can't walk, he can't act, can he? Oh, he can still yell at me, though.
Do you think he's the sort to take to his bed?
Hey?
Or will he hobble in on crutches and try and keep directing?
Good news. The X-rays don't show any fracture. Looks like he got off lightly with a bad sprain. He'll be back on his feet in a couple of days.
Are you sure? Thank goodness. Thought we were going to have to cancel the show.
3 nights in a row. This is what they call going steady.
I thought you were trying to convince me that you weren't a playboy.
I've given up. You're going to think the worst anyway.
If I thought the worst, I wouldn't have let you through the door last night.
Are you glad you did?
Yeah, I am. So where are we going tonight?
What's wrong with this place?
Instead, let's find a car.
Can we eat first? I'm going to keep up with you on the dance floor. I need to refuel first.
Okay.
Evening.
Hi.
What can I get you? Actually, Tanya and I were about to head through for dinner.
Oh, well, don't let me hold you up.
Well, why don't you join us? You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. We're at that stage of our relationship where we've got nothing left to say to each other anyway. That's a joke.
Hey, Brooke. Oh, shh. Girlfriend. Just having a few quiet ones with Scotty.
Who wants a shot?
I do.
What's that?
Swap seats, I want to talk to Scotty.
Yeah, well, they started off quiet.
Hey, we can talk on the way to the bar. Come on, shots all around.
Hang on. Not for me, mate, thanks. You won't believe me. Scotty's lining up shots. He's toast already. I know, the world's gone mad.
Hey, you know that play we're doing? Are you serious about coming?
Oh, yeah.
You know it's over 2 hours long.
Okay.
Well, you know I'm only in it for like 5 minutes, 10 max.
Hey?
Yeah, but if Ruben had to stay at home and rest, I'll gladly help out. Take care of his role.
You're bad.
Plus, his idea of directing is showing everybody what a great actor he is, which he isn't really. But don't take my word for it. Come along to opening night and suffer with the rest of us.
Over 2 hours, you reckon?
Yeah.
Give it to me.
How long am I going to be tottering around with these things?
Well, you have a fair amount of ligament damage, Fear. I'll hate to see you making things worse for yourself. Now, if I were you, I'd be at home on the couch for 3 weeks, at least.
Chloe did the right thing. Any more of these, and I don't think I'll be fit for work in the morning.
There's more to life than work, my friend. No one ever died wishing they'd spent more time in Shortland Street Emergency Department. Unless they died there, of course.
Yeah. True, but then I can think of a few other things you might regret if you carry on this way.
I think you're always like this.
Uptight? Yeah? I always tell him, TK, you gotta live a little.
You're right, though. Sometimes. Where do you live?
In a house.
Lundy Avenue. You go if you like, darling. I'll pull him in a taxi.
No, it's okay. I think we're going the same way. Anything to drink at your house?
Beer's in the fridge. Do you?
Taxi!
Fork a coffee, mate.
Coffee. I got coffee at my place. I could make you one. Not you. You're not coming.
I don't think you know what you're doing.
I'm sure it'll come back to me.
It's not what you want.
Too soon, you reckon?
Yeah, I do.
Ha! That's rich. Say hi to Brooke. Next time you're talking to her, okay?
Hey, what's up?
Trace, we've got a situation.
Your sister looks lonely. Go and ask her to join us.
What? Oh, no, here she comes. Hi. Oh, you remember Isaac and our chaperone, Chris?
Behaving themselves, are they?
So far, so good. Very civilized.
I'll get the bill. Take a seat.
Fine, fine.
Excuse me.
What's Chris doing here?
Isaac invited him to have dinner with us.
On your second date?
Didn't mind.
Probably wanted to show you off. That's what you do with trophies.
I beg your pardon?
Chris told me earlier. Apparently, Isaac has been desperate to impress him with his pulling power ever since he got here. Trying to live up to the Warner legend, I suppose.
That is so pathetic.
I know.
No, you. Running to Chris.
I didn't run anywhere. We got talking.
About me. Don't you think I've had enough of that, Maya? Look, all I want right now is a bit of fun. And if that involves a cute guy using me to score points with his cousin, hey, I'm up for it. At least he doesn't want to jump into bed with my mother.
Better keep the lights down. We'll have the pub crowd knocking on the door.
Who's hungry? I saved us a tray of leftovers.
That's what we're here for, isn't it?
Well, you may be, but I'm here to discuss the future of this play.
Yes, wherever are we going to find another director?
You won't have to. I can still direct with one leg in the air.
Dr. Avia said full rest.
He was erring on the side of caution. I shall, however, be forced to surrender the role of Jack.
Oh, no.
That can't be helped. There's nothing for it but to hold new auditions.
What about me?
We really should throw the little ones back.
Well, I could possibly do something with you if we had 6 months.
There's always been.
Hey?
It's time to stop hiding your light under a bushel. I saw a little glimmer of something today, and it left me wanting more. Cast Ben or find yourself another Gwendolyn.
Oh, and here it is. Be it ever so humble, there is no place like it. Hi, Tracy. You two know each other, right?
Frankie, hi.
I'm gonna get you that beer. You want one?
No, thank you. I was just about to put the jug on. I think you guys have had plenty, don't you?
Sometimes plenty isn't enough. You know that. Bedroom's this way.
I think you should leave. What? Oh, look at you guys. You can hardly stand up.
Oh, she's right. Let's go and lie down.
Who is it?
Taxi. The lady left her purse.
Thank you. You're a sweetie. And now the lady is going home. Do you remember where you live?
Yes.
Good. Can you make sure she gets there safely, please?
Hey, you mad cow? Oh, you can have him, you jealous witch.
What the hell was that?
Sorry. You will thank me in the morning.
You don't get to make decisions for me, all right?
Somebody has to when you're this drunk.
I'm trying to live a little, okay? You're the one
I
who
know
told
what
me...
you are trying to do. You're not going to do it by falling into bed with some random nurse. Sorry. I was just trying to be a friend.
I don't need a friend. I don't know what I need.
Oh, Scotty. Come on. Let's say we get you that cuppa. Come on.
Tonight, Evie Nusulwan and Joe Lindsay report from the Pearl of the Mediterranean, Montenegro. It's a tough life, but someone's got to do it. The last of this series of getaways is at 7. Next today, Doctors.